money for relationships, you will understand that those relationships are some of the things that you need. And then to build it with people that matter, you need to go through either people that know them or even attend the events that they attend. For instance, if there was a need for you to that you wanted to either have an interview with somebody like Tony Lumelo now, who is the founder, who is the chairman of United Bank for Africa (UBA). He's also the chairman for Hairs Holdings, which is a financial management company, and then he also owns the Tony Lumelo Foundation. For you to meet this guy, you might want to touch down in Lagos, attend to any of the Broadway shows, either movie premieres in Lagos or even any other events that is happening in Lagos. You attend it, and then after the event, you might walk up to him and greet him, and then ask him the few questions you want to ask him. Because the truth is, most of the time, as I've seen it around him, he doesn't. Yes, he has security, but not as much security as most of your Nigerian presidents and governors carry about. So he has the opportunity to interact with people. People get close to him. You just have to accord him that respect and courtesy, and he will grant you audience, and you say what you want to say to him, and even get as much as taking pictures for reference purposes. And that is the way it works. So in trying to build these relationships with people, it's important that you also put into respect two things. One, that you need to have courtesy for the people you're trying to build with. You also understand that these individuals have shadows too. So as a result, you're going to be patient for them to brace up to really attend to you. Sometimes a lot of the human beings that we want to build these things with could be rude, they could be arrogant, but if that's what you really want, if the person you're looking for is somebody who you could actually interact with and all that, sometimes you might want to be a little bit patient, knowing fully well that sometimes human beings, based on the amount of local balance now, share gear that they've seen, are likely not going to allow you into their space that easily, and they might want to do due diligence in trying to screen you out. Sometimes that's the reality, and when they're trying to screen you out, it's a time for you to be patient and prove yourself worthy of a relationship. Again, this is not about you building boyfriend girlfriend type of relationship. I know I'm repeating it so that the relationship here doesn't lead you to think of that other side, because that other side in the real world isn't very important. In the real world, the whole boyfriend girlfriend type of thing doesn't bring food on your table. All it only gives you is emotional support. But for you to actually be relevant, be seen, heard, and loved, you need the other one, which is having quality people around you. Someone once told me that it's important to have only quality people around you. And when we're talking about only quality people, it has a lot to do with the type of relationships you're building, which is still tied to building powerful relationships with individuals. People are the bedrock of businesses. How people secure various investments, brand endorsements, and a whole lot more is because they built relationships with other people, either on first impression basis or by going out and doing what they need to do. But by all means possible, these individuals did their best in building relationships. Because the truth is, when you walk into a banking hall, the reason why the cashier is going to attend to you almost immediately, leaving every other person before you, most times it's about how you dressed and walked into the hall and how you even greeted the woman behind that cashier desk or the guy behind it. If the impression you had he or she has of you isn't so wonderful, he or she is going to just leave you and attend to other people. I've seen that happen severally. when you walk into a banking hall, for instance, and maybe you walked in and you did not throw a greeting at the whoever that is sitting at the cashier desk, a lot of them though are horrible, I must say. Like some of them do not actually understand the value of greeting. So you might greet them and they'll ignore you. But for some of them that understand the value, you could greet them and they just respond instantly and ask you, or madam, what will I do for you? And that's the way it is. And you start talking, and before you know it, instead of you spending the whole day in the bank, you're going to spend just 5, 10, or 20 minutes in the bank, and you're out of the bank.